Diablo 3 has been among my favorite games for the past several years, and yes, I know, it was released in 2012, but still has quite a bit of value to me as a player even to this day. Now before you hit the dislike button, give me a few minutes to break down what makes Diablo 3 an amazing game. In reality, I've been a fan of Blizzard ever since the old days of playing Rock and Roll Racing, which I still have for the Sega Genesis if I can ever find the box with all my games in it. But unfortunately, I jumped on the Diablo 3 bandwagon a bit late, so I wasn't able to see what the auction house was all about. I just remember a friend of mine telling me how he was going to work full-time playing Diablo to make money. While it was an intriguing idea, I wasn't convinced it would go the way he thought it would. And it didn't. You also need to keep in mind that I am an exceptionally busy person. Nowadays, I often don't have time to dump hours upon hours into a single game every day. Not to mention my attention gets shifted to other games quite easily. So I guess you can call me a casual gamer. That's what happens when you're a freelance writer and with demanding clients, 3 blogs, and 3 YouTube channels you're trying to maintain. I started playing Diablo 3 during the Reaper of Souls release. In fact, I bought the big box set from GameStop, which came with a soundtrack, a cool decorated notepad, and a few other goodies. Okay, so first off, the hook for me was the overall storyline. Since I've been playing Diablo since 1996, the narrative of both Diablo 2 and 3 sucked me into a world of demons and angels. And even though Blizzard is currently facing a bit of controversy, you can't deny how good they are at producing an incredible storyline. That's why I fell in love with StarCraft as well. Between scene cinematics, voice acting, and plot development are just spot on for me, and I can't wait for a new chapter in the tale, even if ActiBliz decides to monetize Diablo 4. And the rate things are going, you can pretty much bet that that's what's going to happen. Secondly, Diablo 3 has more to it than just an awesome storyline. Once you beat the game, you have access to bounties and exploration, and here is where it gets a bit grindy. You'll spend the next forever looting and looking for perfect item pieces to complete your build, and as odd as it may sound, I enjoy the grind. I kinda thrive on it actually. I am swelled with accomplishment and let out a huge sigh of relief when I find that perfect piece that I've been grinding for over the last few years. Personally, I like seeing if I can come up with unique legendary armor builds. Currently, I have a Frost Mage build that focuses all powers of the wizard in cold-based attacks. For me, it's an incredibly fun build to play, though it's not nearly as powerful as something like Talrash's or Firebird's set, yet. That's part of the fun for me, trying different combinations of equipment to create something more aligned with my gameplay. Which is why I never look up other people's builds to copy what they have. To me, I'm no longer playing my game, I'm playing theirs. Another aspect of Diablo 3 that floats my boat is the seasonal play. Okay, so here is where I am very weird compared to a lot of other players. I love starting over from scratch. I rarely ever finish a game and have a growing list of titles that I keep restarting because I want to go a different route. In fact, I still haven't seen the end of Fallout 4 despite having 287 hours of gameplay. I have played Diablo 3 and StarCraft 2 all the way through as the story was gripping for me. But seasonal play lets me experience that start over phase every 3 months or so. Then I could try a different strategy and see how far I can get. And since your items are transferred over to your regular game, I don't feel as though it's a waste of time. For me, I'm trying to find better equipment for my regular characters in the process. And sometimes the seasons are worth playing for me thanks to the rewards. For instance, in Season 17, I powered through to get the Galactic Wings. And lastly, we still play Diablo 3 because you earn what you find. Unlike a lot of games where you can simply pay for the best gear or have superior items handed to you, it takes work to find the good stuff. For me, there is more of a feeling of accomplishment when I see that primal ancient legendary item drop after grinding against Malthael for weeks. It's not always something I'd care to wear, but the times when it's something I am using, I wet myself a little. My point is that we are the type of players who love earning rewards through hard work and determination to improve. Even in EverQuest, some 20 years ago, I wouldn't accept magic items from strangers simply because I didn't feel as though I earned it. It's a sense of accomplishment I get out of Diablo 3 that really bakes my cookie. Now I know a lot of people got bored of Diablo 3 shortly after its release, and that's okay. Everyone has their own cup of tea when it comes to the games they like. For me, I like slow-burning games that have a purpose, even if it's grindy. You might like the fast-paced PvP interaction of something like PUBG or Fortnite. It doesn't mean that either of us is playing wrong, it just means we have different tastes. Now don't get me wrong, I spent quite a few hours in Call of Duty back in the day. However, Diablo 3 was just one of those games that keeps me coming back for more. So we will keep playing Diablo 3, collecting what we can each season, constantly trying to improve and have a fun time. Because that's what it's all about, whether you're having fun or not. And if grinding day in and day out to find perfect gear lights your pipe, then so be it. It's all about what you get out of the game and how it connects to you as a person. And for me, Diablo 3 is among my most favorite games on my computer.